Well, as promised, I am back here at the cabin and I'm going to get some work done on this today. I know a lot of you guys have been waiting a long time for this. I've got my foot caught in a piece of fence. But we're going to get going on this back here. I was a little bit lucky in the front that I had I just attached boards vertically through here in the front, and up there I had framing in place through here in order to nail to. So I'm gonna have to figure something out for that, but that is my goal, to get this end closed in. That leaves the basic structure pretty much done, with the exception of filling in these sides and then the roof vent, which I actually bought the wrong size, so I'm going to have to get another one that's going to work. Or I don't know if I can put up what I have and then just buy another piece and kind of put it in there. I'm no carpenter, clearly, as you can see, but I'm going to do what I can. You can see there's what I mean for this end, just closed in like that. So I don't know, I'm going to get going at it, stand here and scratch my head for a minute and see what I can figure out, and then I'll bring you guys back soon. Hey everybody. Well, if you remember yesterday's video, it was just snowing and snowing and snowing, and that is, as you can see, all gone. It was 18 degrees yesterday and snowing probably had 4 to 6 inches of snow. Not a lot, but today it's in the low 60s and sunny, and snow's all gone. So that's what we're dealing with here. Basically all winter we've had that kind of weather, which, I mean, I can't complain because I'm out here in a t-shirt in February working on the cabin instead of being bundled up inside. So I'm loving it. But we got some cabin progress to show you finally. Alright, here you go. This is the back side of the cabin, and that top is closed in finally. Just like on the front, we've got some spots where we are uneven, but you kind of have to follow the dips in the log there and line it up with that. I'm sure there's a better way to do it, but I don't know what it is. So I did it to the best of my ability. I got the trim over top of the cuts, so it's not so noticeable. This, I couldn't, you can't see that. I apologize for the glare. It's getting late in the afternoon here, but hopefully you can see that. I just cut a little piece and jammed it in between these two. It seems to have worked. So, but yeah, the back of this cabin is finally closed in. That means the exterior of the cabin is basically finished, with the exception of the roof vent, which I will get to soon, especially if this weather stays like this. So that's a big step. It was I did come back here and cut all these by hand with a handsaw, rather than bringing a generator back or marking everything and then taking it back to the house and cutting them inside. So it did take a little bit longer than I would have hoped, but it's finished, and that's part of that's what's so great about this YouTube thing. I would have never done this today. It's a nice day. I would have found something more enjoyable to do with my time. But since I told you guys I would do it, it did motivate me to actually get out here and do it. So, and I'm glad I did that, which worked out awesome. So you can see here where I've lost some chinking. Let me get out of the sun. Let's try this side. There we go. You can see here where I've lost some chinking, and I guess that gives you an idea of what's in there, how it's put together. This hardware cloth is between most of the areas. Wherever it could go, it did. So that's how we put it together. I don't see, maybe that's the issue. I have nails and screws holding it up in most places. I don't see any here. But I'll get that secured and touch up the chinking there. And there's some other places too that need some work. One of the subscribers to the channel, I think Rich Roofer is his screen name here on YouTube. He mentioned mixing some Portland cement in, and I think I'm going to do that here pretty soon. Just touch everything up. So it's never finished, but that is closed in, and I guess I could show you what it looks like from the inside. I haven't even seen yet myself, but we might as well see together. It's probably going to be a lot darker in there now. Oh, no, not so much. So that's what it looks like from the inside. You can see my cuts at the top are not great, hence that trim board being there. It kind of makes, you can see here, these dog ears, these are actually fence boards. So that's what it looks like from the inside. Wood's not in the best shape. It's still pretty damp from sitting out in the snow, but it'll do the trick for what we need it for in here. Again, if you're new to this series, don't take anything you see in these videos as instructional. This is the way I did it. I don't know any better. I'm not a cabin builder by trade. I'm certainly not a carpenter. But for a first shot, I'm pretty happy with the way it's turned out. It will serve its purpose for what I want to use it for, and it was a great learning experience. And I'll know a lot more for the next one, which I definitely plan to do another one. But yeah, so it's kind of a mess in here still. These are the logs that were cut out from the door opening there, and I need to get that cleaned up, touch up some more chinking in here. It's nice inside here this time of day because you can really see where the light comes in, like right here, that kind of thing. But a bunch up there. But that's an easy fix, really. I think next, I've obviously got the roof vent to do. Here you can see those screws that hold the hardware cloth in. But I've got that roof vent to do. I do want to close these ends in here. I've got a wood burner to put in here. It's a very small one, but it's a very small cabin. It's 10 by 10, so I don't need a whole lot. And when we do our Sub-Zero challenges, if you guys aren't familiar with those, anything, just the wind being off from being in here is going to be a vast improvement over what we've done in the past. So I'm excited to start using it. I do need to do something with the floor. Currently the floor is just, it's going to stay dirt, but it needs to be leveled out a little bit. We're high on this backside and low up there a little bit, but that's just means moving some dirt back and forth, which is not a big deal. I would like to put something in here. I don't know if I can install a floor now at this point in the game. Give me your thoughts on that. A friend of mine thought that it would make sense to maybe level some pallets out on the floor and just put plywood over top of that, and use that as a floor. I don't know what you think about that. Let me know. Upsides, downsides to doing that. It seems like it would work fine. I don't know how long it would hold up. I don't have water coming through here. I did divert the water, just a slight swale at the back. Basically, we're on a hill. The hill goes up behind us and continues down in front of us. So I just kind of diverted with a small swale around each side, and the water actually does run around the cabin. So I don't have any issues with water coming in. But I don't know if I need to put some gravel down before I did some type of floor like that. It seems like it would make sense. Maybe some kind of vapor barrier, if that would be beneficial or if that would cause more issues. But this is where we're at with it so far. That back being closed in is a huge weight off of me because it was really ridiculous that we were that close to finishing this for that long. And it just wasn't getting done. So that is behind us now, and I couldn't be happier. So just a little update for all you guys that have been looking for some cabin updates. I know there's a lot of subscribers that have found the channel because of the log cabin build. So hopefully this will tide you over. This weather stays the same. I'm going to be back here working on this again. So look forward to more updates on the cabin coming hopefully soon. It would be great to have this done by spring and be able to use it a little bit over the summer. I've got a lot planned for this. I don't want to give it away too much, but yeah, I'll just leave it at that for now. So thanks everybody for watching, and stay tuned for another video tomorrow. Also, real quick, the subscriber appreciation month giveaway, the second one has 2 days left, I believe, so get in on that if you haven't yet. And that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one.